Imagine the perfect pixie cut making you look effortlessly timeless, lovely. I research worst style and beauty mistakes and youth-boosting fixes for mature women, so you get simple, proven transformations that work instantly. Today we're perfecting your pixie cut. You'll look 10 years younger by the end. We're covering 5 game-changing parts. The wrong length, harsh texture, ignoring face shape, skipping the right products, and neglecting maintenance. Part 3 is the one most women never expect. Stay for it. Like this channel? Hit subscribe. Timeless Wisdom Path is your home for timeless beauty. Part 1. The wrong length is aging you. Most women over 60 who get a pixie cut choose the wrong length. And it quietly adds years to their face without them ever realizing it. Length is everything with this cut, and getting it wrong is one of the most common pixie cut mistakes women over 60 make. A pixie that is cut too short all over removes softness from the face entirely. Without any length or movement near the cheekbones and jawline, features appear harder, and the face can look gaunt rather than refined. Most overlook this completely. On the other hand, a pixie that is left too long without shaping becomes shapeless and limp. It starts to look like a neglected shortcut rather than an intentional, polished style. The sweet spot is everything. Here are 5 length solutions that work beautifully for women over 60. 1. Keep the top section slightly longer to create lift and volume that opens the face beautifully. 2. Ask for graduated layering at the sides to preserve softness around the cheeks and temples. 3. Request a tapered nape that is close but not shaved. This keeps the silhouette refined without looking severe. 4. Keep the front section with at least a fingertip of length to allow for styling movement across the forehead. 5. Use the weight line around the ears strategically. Keeping a touch of length just past the ear adds femininity and frames the face. Length variations are also important. Women with rounder faces benefit from slightly more height on the crown, while women with longer faces can carry a more even length distribution. Why does getting the length right work so well? Because the right length creates the optical illusion of a lifted face and balanced proportions, which immediately reads as youthful and polished. Your stylist should use texturizing shears rather than blunt cuts at the ends for all sections. Blunt ends create a blocky effect on fine or thin hair. Ask specifically for point cut or slide cut techniques. For maintenance, a pixie at the right length needs a trim every 4 to 6 weeks to hold its shape. Going longer between trims allows the shape to collapse, losing all that beautiful lift. This shaves off 10 years instantly. Do not underestimate the power of correct pixie length. You will genuinely feel the difference after your very next appointment. Part 2. The harsh texture mistake. Texture is the most misunderstood element of a great pixie cut, and getting it wrong is one of the biggest reasons women over 60 end up looking older after their haircut rather than younger. Harsh, choppy, over-textured pixie cuts can make fine mature hair look thin, scraggly, and unkempt. The texture issue happens in 2 directions. Too little texture leaves a pixie looking flat, heavy, and limp. Too much texture creates a spiky or frayed look that highlights thinning areas and adds harshness to facial features. Here are 5 texture solutions that give mature pixie cuts a polished, youthful result. 1. Ask for soft internal layering rather than heavy surface texturizing. This creates movement without breaking up the hair's visible density. 2. Request blended texture through the crown to create natural lift without exposing the scalp. 3. Avoid razor cutting on very fine or thinning hair. It splits already fragile ends and creates flyaways. 4. Ask for gentle point cutting at the perimeter of the cut to soften the shape without making the ends look frayed. 5. Request that texture be removed from the nape and sides. These areas should remain clean and close for a refined silhouette. You will love this next point. Adding the right soft texture to the top section alone can make your pixie look like a completely fresh, modern cut without changing the length at all. That is a transformation most women walk right past. Texture also varies with density. Women with thicker hair benefit from light internal thinning to reduce bulk, while women with fine hair need virtually no surface texture work. Lift and shape do the job instead. Why does proper texture work? Because soft, intentional texture catches the light beautifully, creates the appearance of volume, and gives the hair that bouncy, alive quality that signals youth and vitality. Styling tools that support the right texture include a fine-tooth comb for precise placement, a small round brush for soft lift, and a light grip hairspray for hold without crunch. Maintain texture by using a gentle sulfate-free shampoo. Harsh shampoos strip natural oils from already fragile mature hair, causing flyaways and frizz that fight your cut daily. Condition consistently. Part 3. Ignoring your face shape. Here is the one most women completely miss, and it is a game changer. Choosing a pixie cut without considering your face shape is one of the most aging mistakes women over 60 can make. The exact same cut can look stunning on one face shape and add years on another. This is the part where everything shifts. A generic pixie applied without face shape awareness flattens some faces, exaggerates others, and leaves women feeling like the cut is not working, when actually, it is simply the wrong variation for their features. Here are 5 face shape solutions for a perfectly tailored pixie. 1. Oval faces. You have the most flexibility. A textured pixie with lifted crown and soft side taper works beautifully and enhances your naturally balanced proportions. 2. Round faces. Add significant height on the crown and keep the sides close and low. Avoid volume at the ears. It widens the face. Height creates the illusion of length. 3. Square faces. Soften the cut with feathered, wispy texture around the temples and forehead. Avoid blunt horizontal lines that emphasize the jaw. 4. Heart-shaped faces. Keep the top section balanced without excessive height, and allow for a little softness at the sides to balance a wider forehead. 5. Long faces. Avoid extra height at the crown. A soft side-swept fringe or forehead skimming length creates horizontal balance and adds the illusion of width. Why does face shape styling work so powerfully? Because every cut variation shifts what the eye perceives first. A correctly shaped pixie naturally draws attention upward toward your eyes, cheekbones, and best features, and away from anything you would prefer to minimize. Variations also consider ear placement and cheekbone prominence. Women with high, prominent cheekbones can carry shorter, cleaner sides beautifully. Women with ears that sit slightly forward do better with a touch of length near the temples. Tools that help you communicate this to your stylist include printed reference photos showing the specific variation you want, not just a generic pixie image. Maintain your face shape specific cut by scheduling trims before the shape has time to collapse, never waiting longer than 5 to 6 weeks. Part 4. Skipping the right products. Even a perfectly cut, perfectly shaped pixie will fall flat, literally and figuratively, when the wrong products are used. Skipping the right products or using the wrong ones entirely is one of the most overlooked pixie cut mistakes women over 60 make, and it is also the easiest one to fix. Many women reach for heavy creams, stiff gels, or old-fashioned hairsprays that weigh down fine mature hair and create a flat, dull, or crunchy result. Others skip products entirely and wonder why their pixie has no shape by midday. Here are 5 product solutions that transform a mature pixie instantly. 1. Use a lightweight volumizing mousse at the root when hair is damp. This builds the foundation for lasting lift without weight. 2. Apply a small amount of light hold styling cream through the mid-lengths only to define texture and add soft movement without heaviness. 3. Use a fine mist flexible hold finishing spray rather than a heavy hold spray. It preserves movement while keeping style in place all day. 4. Incorporate a heat protectant serum before any tool styling. Mature hair is more fragile and benefits greatly from thermal protection. 5. Try a dry texturizing spray at the roots during the day for a quick lift refresh without washing. This is the secret most salon-going women never hear about. Most overlook this entirely. The order in which you apply products matters as much as the products themselves. Always start with protectants and volumizers on damp hair before any hold products. Applying hold products first seals the hair before volume can be built. Product variations should match your hair density. Fine hair needs the lightest touch possible. 1 pump of mousse and a mist of spray is often enough. Thicker hair can handle slightly more definition product through the top section. Why does proper product use work? Because mature hair has changed in texture, density, and porosity. Products designed for these specific changes support the cut rather than fight it. For maintenance, clean your tools and nozzles weekly. Product buildup on a diffuser or brush transfers residue to freshly styled hair and dulls the finish. This shaves off years when the finish is clean and luminous. Part 5. Neglecting maintenance. A pixie cut with poor maintenance is one of the fastest ways to accidentally add years to your appearance. And it is a mistake that sneaks up quietly. Unlike longer styles that can hide a week or two of growth, a pixie shows every bit of shape lost the moment it starts growing out unevenly. This is the final piece that holds everything together. All the right length, texture, product knowledge, and face shape awareness will not matter if the maintenance schedule is ignored. Here is everything you need to know. Here are 5 maintenance solutions that keep a mature pixie looking polished and youthful. 1. Book your trim appointments 4 to 5 weeks apart. For very clean, close cuts, this may mean every 3 to 4 weeks to avoid shape collapse. 2. After every trim, ask your stylist to re-examine the nape line. This is the first area to look unruly and the most visible from behind. 3. Request a scalp treatment during salon visits. A healthy scalp is the foundation of healthy hair growth and improves density and shine over time. 4. Keep a small pair of grooming scissors at home to manage any single stray hairs around the ears or nape between appointments. 5. Use a weekly deep conditioning treatment on the hair and scalp. Mature hair benefits enormously from consistent moisture replenishment to maintain softness and manageability. You will love how different your pixie looks with a consistent schedule. Women who maintain their cut on time consistently look as though they have just walked out of a salon, even 3 weeks after their appointment. Variations in maintenance frequency depend on your hair growth rate and natural texture. Naturally curly or wavy pixies hold their shape slightly longer than straight cuts, as the texture disguises minor growth more effectively. Why does consistent maintenance work so powerfully? Because a well-maintained pixie signals intentionality and care. 2 qualities that read as confident, vibrant, and ageless to everyone around you. At-home care between appointments includes scalp massage to stimulate circulation, silk pillowcase used to reduce overnight friction on delicate hair, and avoiding overwashing, which strips natural oils your hair needs. This one final habit, staying on your maintenance schedule, is the difference between a pixie that ages you and one that makes everyone ask who your stylist is. Boom, gorgeous! You now know exactly what is aging your pixie cut and how to fix every single mistake starting today. Wear your pixie with total confidence everywhere you go. The right length, texture, face shape awareness, products, and maintenance schedule are all yours now. If this helped you, like this video and subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path. It means the world to us. Drop a comment below and tell us which of these 5 mistakes surprised you the most. We will see you in the next one, gorgeous.